Audio Jungle.
Barely 2 weeks to the Christmas. A lot of stories. I'm talking about series of stories coming out on Nigerian journals, especially from the world power, United States of America. Still by Eastern the South News Things on Flip TV with your number one, Michael Adekunle. All right, today's edition of this program, we have the Nigerian Tribune taking us on vital stories. Vital stories on the front page of Nigerian Tribune newspaper. The major headline, which reads, Federal government attacks U.S. Wow. Federal government attacks U.S. Let's move down to the rider. Accuses it of sowing seed of religious mistrust in Nigeria. Accuses it of sowing seed of religious mistrust in Nigeria. Raphael, you can say this.
Yeah.
Insists on social media regulation. Let's read it together. Every administration has a cabal, says presidency. All right, every administration has a cabal, says presidency. Let's move down to another story on CBN. CBN slashes charges on ATM withdrawals, electronic transfer. I think yesterday it slashed it from 65 naira to 35 naira.
Yes,
right?
yes, yeah. It was a reduction. It was a reduction by
how do you feel about
CBN.
that?
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's a good move by the Central Bank of Nigeria. But there are more charges like if you are withdrawing or paying through POS.
Okay.
That one, I think they said 10 naira. It came down. Then ATM, I couldn't tell the accurate charges on that. But it's a nice move by CBN. It's another cashless policy of a thing, you know.
Okay, let's move on to another story here. Okay, you have UK here.
UK wants international students over money laundering. Yeah, man.
To monitor bank, social media
accounts. Is that UK doing this?
Yeah, UK doing this. Okay, we have another story.
Let me tell you something about this UK one. It is Nigerian politicians using students in abroad there, especially UK, to siphon money outside. Actually, I like this policy. I like this warning from the United Kingdom. Nigerian politicians that are using students to launder money abroad. It's a welcome idea. I love that. Yeah.
Okay, we have something about Gbajabiamila. What's Gbajabiamila saying here?
I was not elected to fight executive. He's just saying it. He's just saying it because it's a rubber stamp. He's trying to, play an eye service role. Yes, he's a rubber stamp, speaker. He's the Speaker of House of Representatives. He's a rubber stamp. I was not elected to fight executive. That's why he would be a rubber stamp speaker. Whatever the executive says stands.
Okay.
Look at the bill. They passed against social media. They said they are going to honor and approve any instruction from Mr. President. It is wrong.
Okay, now it seems there is a trade of word between Sireke Dixon and Wike. Don't use saga to cause disharmony among jobs. That's what Dixon is telling.
Don't use disputed oil well saga to cause disharmony among us, among a jobs. What happened is, right from onset, Saraki, Dixon, and the Wike, they are not a good time, and they are not a good time. Sorry. So, and you see what happened in the Bayelsa when Dixon, could not take his to instruction. They wanted him to use somebody like Alaibe or the deputy governor as his successor, but he deviated. So there was a long time dispute, misunderstanding between the two. I don't know what they're talking about oil well here, but let me tell you, Bayelsa ceded some oil wells to Rivers State in recent times. So that might be the apple of discord here.
Okay, moving to another story here. Okay, no improvement in government's attitude to journalism. Anglican Bishop laments, eulogizes Tribune at 70. Tribune newspaper at 70. Wow.
That's a good statement. I love that because I know when Ndoka and the other guy, they were two. They were jailed by Abacha administration in not even Abacha administration. They were jailed by Babangida administration. IBB jailed two journalists. Yeah. In 1980 85, Abi, or 86, and
86,
so yeah. Ndoka Eya and the other guy. Oh, what's the name of the other guy? So they were jailed. You understand? So there should be improvement in government's attitude, the special federal government attitude towards journalism. But
in Nigeria.
we are not getting fair attitude from government. They are all against us. Why? Because we are doing our work well. Ask me why. Look at the book written by, is it David Clark or Gabriel Clark? Eh? The what they call it, the casualties. If you read about the casualties, you will see the role played by journalism. Journalism has come to stay in Nigeria. Journalism has been doing a lot of work in Nigeria.
The fourth estate of the rain.
Yes, it's the beating of the drum. When you are beating drums, people will hear you from far and near.
That's holding the means of communication.
Yes, thank you so much. That is publicity. We are exposing what is hidden under the carpet.
Yeah.
We are earning certain things forgotten. We are following them. We are just opening their anus.
Their asses.
Their asses. So they are not happy with us. Investigative journalism, we are doing good works.
Okay, Raphael, let's quickly view. We are still reviewing the stories on the front page of this journal, Nigerian Tribune. We have something about 5 Obas in Ibadan. 5 Ibadan Obas surrender to promotion posting. That's a very good development here.
Yeah, that's good, but I don't see government doing good work there. If Makinde is our man, but I don't know why she should be interfering on traditional matters. These people are royal fathers, and in Igbo, I'm from Eastern Nigeria extraction, where I come from. Royalty is something that is hereditary. You don't tell people that are Ezes, the Ezes, what to do among themselves is something that passes on from father to son, and so on. It is there like that, and they are the one that takes decision. They are the one that take decision on how Oba or Igwe or Eze should be installed.
Decision
makers is within the enclavement, the Mbuke. They talk about it. They talk it over. They give it to who is befitted.
Okay, you have the last story here. Relief as federal government delays implementation of MTN requirement for bank accounts. Stamp duty threshold now 10,000 naira. Let's join our reviewers for more reviews. Of course, I have one reviewer here already, which is Raphael. I'll be right back. Federal government attacks United States, accuses it of sowing seed of religious mistrust in Nigeria. This is what even the Minister for Information, Lai Mohammed, has said, saying that U.S. intervening into what we are doing here is uncalled for, especially in terms of fighting insurgencies.
This is the biggest fallacy of the year. If you ask me, would have won an award for the USA. I'm telling you, the biggest fallacy of the year is federal government attacking US because the United States of America is doing the best thing. That they're doing what make them the police of the world. I'm telling you, federal government attacks US on these 3 statements is wrong. America is not sowing any seed of discord in Nigeria. America is trying to release the injustices happening in this country. America is the police of the world, and they are doing their work. No country in Europe, America, Asia, or in Africa here has enthroned democracy. Over 243 years ago, America enthroned the current democracy on earth, 1776, with General Washington, the first president, 2 tenure. I'm telling you, 2 tenure, 1776, 1776, 1780, 1784, he left. 2 tenure. Look at this riffraff. Federal government of Nigeria, Obasanjo some years ago was campaigning for 3rd term. This, oh my God, this illiterate campaigning for 3rd tenure. Oh my God, someone that could not get GCE. The result attestation was faulted by other WAEC offices in the West African countries. Nigeria is not the only country that has WAEC office. WAEC examination is comprised of many countries of West Africa. They said that result attestation certificate given to Buhari is faulted. They said they don't like it. They question Nigerian WAEC office. Look at what these people are saying. I'm telling you, it's the biggest fallacy of the year. Nigeria accusing US of doing the right thing. That is just like fly going after cow.
Fly going after cow.
Fly going after cow. It can only be flying and flying and flying around the eyelashes. Sure, you understand? So it just, they are not much.
No. Is Boko Haram fight a religious fight?
No, Boko Haram fight is not a religion fight. Boko Haram fight, let me tell you, orchestration of this war. It started in 2007-8 during Yaradua era. Am I right? Thank you. Yaradua era, Mohammed Yusuf, I think his name, the man that brought Boko Haram to Nigeria, was a thug, a political thug to Mudu Sharif, the then governor of Borno State. Then Mudu Sharif used him to settle political scores. Then after that era, he could not stop what he started. Boko Haram now, what was then started as political thug, translated into insurgency. They are now fighting for a curse. If you study Boko Haram deep, it is not religion. They want to get something. They want to get something from Modi Sharif. They want to get something from Borno State government. The man wanted to be settled. He worked for you. Now you won the election. You started giving him peanuts. That is what has escalated into full terrorism today in Nigeria's Boko Haram. But let me tell you, if you look at the other aspect of it, their ideology is all about Islam. They want to carve a state of their own, Islamic state. So, which is why they are called Islamic State of West African province. So now ISIS has stepped in. That is what makes it a bit religious. Every administration has a cabal is a wrong statement from Mr. Presidency. From Presidency, Office of Presidency, saying that every administration has a cabal. Who is a cabal during the Obasanjo regime? Who was a cabal then? During Abacha regime? No. During Chagari regime? Who were the cabals? We don't know. We start hearing about cabals during Yaradua regime. And I want to tell you that after Yaradua, no cabal in Jonathan regime, but this man came up because he's a moron. There are cabal. And we are not telling the United States of America or the world that you have cabals in every administration that comes and goes. It is a wrong incentive. Such purposes or reasons for having a cabal among them there, I don't think it earns us good award.
Now on ATM, CBN slashes charges on ATM withdrawals. That's withdrawals electronic transfer.
Yeah.
65 naira to 35 naira.
Yeah,
is this enough? Is it a welcome development?
I think so. I think let's consider them anyway. But what I don't like is that after this policy, you see, a stringent one is coming this January. Because they are saying that federal government is going to remove money from every account in Nigeria. If you're an account owner, you're having 10 million in your account, some good chunk of your money is going to the federal as a VAT. That is mad. Is it not mad? So which is why I'm trying to exonerate, I'm trying to at least say kudos to CBN to this. On the other hand, I'm trying to withdraw because I don't know the result. What is going to come ahead 2020 is going to be so stringent. Very stringent policy. They're going to remove money from everybody's accounts starting from January.
To the world, federal government attacked US on the issue of religion, saying that the issue of Boko Haram is becoming a religious matter. Do you accept this?
Yes, US is right. Even I think that the US United Nations, EU, AU, West Africa, I think they are coming up late. They should come before now. But nevertheless, whenever they come up, they still come up with the truth. There's no two ways of it.
Okay.
Both Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, Sharia implementation, Chief Justice, Tankosta India, all of them are religious world agenda. You see, this religious agenda, this present governments of Islam, by the Islamist leaders, composite or non-Islam. That's what this government is. Government of Islam, by the Islamic leaders, compulsory imposed on non-Islam. That's what this government is. That's what the present government of Nigeria is. This is what Usman Dan Fodio prepared since year 1804. They map it. They first of all conquered the Hausas in the north, using the Hausas. Then I think in 1964, before the independence, Ahmadu Bello said it, that they will use the Middle Belt as, which you call non-minority in the north, and non-Muslim minority in the north. They will use them as a willing tool to conquer the south, and the use south as conquered territory. They were trying to implement it. And in this time, they come out and implement it fully. This is where Ruga is about. Cattle colony is about. They want to mount their people all over Nigeria, mostly south, in the whole, and Middle Belt, in the name of Ruga, cattle colony. They are full soldier. They mount them so that when they use, that's why they want to create a Fulani radio. So that when they speak with the Fulani language, you don't hear it. They will communicate. And from that Ruga, or cattle colony, they mount, which is their military camp. Islamic military camp, known as Ruga or Fulani colony. From there, they will rise up attacking others. But they have surrendered you. This is what they are doing. And this is their planning.
No. Do you think, are you saying that the president is trying to Islamize Nigeria?
Not he's trying, he's doing it. Not trying. He's on it, doing it. Unless God himself, Almighty Yahweh, intervene. Unless the children of Yahweh rise up on their feet. Unless Yeshua himself, who died on the cross of Calvary, rise up, which we call Jesus Christ. And this Jesus Christ will not come down from heaven again to go and die on the cross. He will use human beings, people like US. He will use human beings, people like UN. He will use human beings, people like EU, to rescue his children from this Babylonian nation.
Well, do you realize the president is someone that is not that sentimental?
President, not sentimental. He's a president of Pharaoh.
Is he sectional?
He's sectional, he's Pharaoh. He's the president Pharaoh we are seeing on earth today. But the same God, the same Yahweh who delivered the Israelites from the hand of Pharaoh in those days, is the same Yahweh of today and forever. He will deliver his people. They're attacking US. Where will they stand US to attack US?
No, you said they are attacking US, but US has placed Nigeria on watch lists of countries that are violating religious rights.
Yes, US is right. Now, what is the meaning of Boko Haram? We don't want Western education. That's the Boko Haram. We don't want Western education. And the Western education enter Nigeria and still operate in Nigeria today through missionaries. And who are the missionaries? The Christians. Boko Haram, go check all the host cities they are killing. All the villages they are killing. All of them are Christians occupied villages. Christian occupied communities. Last time, I think 2 or 3 years ago, I think was it one of the northern states, I have forget, but you may remember the story. When they are pursuing more than 300 people from the church, all of them run to mosque. Then the chief imam of that mosque or something, they come there with gun to kill them. They say, no, these people are not Christians, they are Muslims, they are praying. Then they leave they left and leave them. This we prove what they are doing. And these people are Boko Haram. Which, by people saying, concurrent demand, the federal government or the pharaoh on the throne decided to say, okay, I thank this one for saving the life of these people. So does it mean the chief imam or that man, head man, heading that mosque, tell them that these people are Christians, they could finish them up. But when they're not Christians, they are Muslims, they are praying, all of them went back. This to prove to you that the war is against Christians.
Now, what's the implication of the federal government attacking the United States of America? The implication?
The implication is like when antelope rise up to say, lion, I will slap you. You understand what I'm saying? The case between, if Nigeria is attacking US or doing anything, it's just like antelope rise up and say, lion, today I will slap you. You know when lion get angry, you know what will happen to antelope? It will devour the antelope. I could remember when Nnamdi Kanu, they said Nnamdi Kanu suffers in Israel. Lai Mohammed, the Minister of Information, said that if Israel did not release Nnamdi Kanu immediately, they should face bombing. When Israel rise up and said, what do you say? He said, no, I did not say so. Nigeria said, no, it's on their own. Nigeria said, no, it's on its own. Likewise, he said, I did not say so. Now, paper, it's misinterpretation. Paper misinterpreted me. That's what will happen. Where will Nigeria attack US? Is it by arms? Is it by economy? Is it by politics? Is it by personality?
What of our armies?
Our army.
Soldiers.
Soldiers. Do you have soldiers? What you have is Fulani army occupation. Hausa Northern Fulani army of occupation. Nigerian soldiers. How many war Nigeria have fought? External war Nigeria have fought and won. How many external war since the creation of Nigerian army? Tell me how many times. I think US will move to other country and fight. How many times have Nigeria moved to any other country and fight that country and won? Except they went on peacekeeping, and the other people will back them. They went to back Samedo. Samedo won. Chancellor Sip won the war and be on throne. They're able to remove Chancellor. Chancellor won the war and be on throne. Then what is, where is Nigerian army? Nigerian army is against you, we civilians. Yeah, that's why they have Nigerian army. Then, where can they fight? Only one space carrier. Only one submarine, one space carrier with 10,000 soldiers of US. Nigeria will sink.
It's Christian that is affecting. This Christmas time, we don't have rights to equip for our children. By the time Christmas is now, they open the border. The Muslims will enjoy. That's what I saw there. So what the USA is saying that they put Nigeria on watch list because of religious activities. It's not true. Religious now. And they are making sense. They are talking true now. Well, border now that there's Christmas. Some of our children, my daughter at Togo, wants to come back home. Can she fly?
It's difficult.
She wants to come back. And she wants to send me something. Nothing. They make business, they buy house, they sell, they do everything, protection, buy car, they buy, sell, everything is closed.
Now, so you said, what's the implication of this on Nigerians and Nigeria as a country?
So, come again.
The implication of this on Nigerians and Nigeria as a country?
Well, to Nigerians, we are suffering it. And they are not praying that this government should go. Because if another one that will come will be the worst. This one, if you say this one go, another one come. Another one come, it will be the worst. There's no, they are just going down for their pockets. But if you go to Nigeria itself, the Nigeria itself, a few days ago, Jimoh Obodo says, no more one Nigeria. Time for one Nigeria has gone. All these things are really true. Before people say one Nigeria, one nation, one God, na lie. They are talking now, even a few days ago, they say APC will soon divide to 3. All those things now, we are dividing. You can see now that things are falling apart, according to Chino Achebe. Things are falling apart totally.
Things fall apart.
Things are falling apart. Not saying things will fall apart. It don't fall apart. One people say no more one Nigeria. This is APC. Look at Obaseki and all this. A whole APC chairman quarreling with governor. Is he supposed to go there? Leave your seat at Abuja, where you held governors. You go and be fighting for the person for next year election. The APC here is supposed to fight, not you. You chairman. Your own is to lead people. Not to you for go there. Say you want to be Godfather. Godfatherism is what is troubling them at Edo State. Godfatherism. Obaseki say na in there. Osun say na in there. And people are dying. People will soon die there. They will soon head will soon roll. They will soon kill themselves. They carry machete up and down. So that's just it. Nigeria is shaking. Nigeria is shaking.
Now, in spite of this, how are you preparing for Christmas?
I don't have anything now. You can see me walking with sandal. I don't have anything now. No chicken, no rice.
For Christmas?
Nothing at all.
What of your children?
That's what I'm saying now. The rice I bought yesterday was stone. All of my teeth nearly come out.
Oh God.
Nigerian people said go pack sand, put for inside the rice, so that they go make gain. The one you say imported the rice, you buy 1 derica, you cook it like that. This one you cook, the rice we bought yesterday, I cannot eat it. I throw it away.
Sorry, sir.
So there's nothing you can do. Nigeria is falling apart. Everybody will soon find your own way.
The tribalism in Nigeria today.
Okay.
Because the other side cannot support the other side. If you look for marriage status now, a Christian cannot marry a Muslim, rather a Muslim can marry a Christian.
Okay.
And if you go to northern part of Nigeria today, it is only Christian you will have their killing. But they cannot even kill their Muslim fellow brothers. So why? That is why I said it is right. It is truth. That's what I said.
No. We have federal governments attacking U.S. on religious matter, saying that U.S. does not have the right to interfere in what is going on here. Especially the Minister for Information, like Mohammed. What's your own view?
My own view that what U.S. are doing is a normal thing. As a world power, as a leader, it's a normal thing. Only what Lai Mohammed is trying to do is a kind of a tribalistic man. Because, if you know that this thing is not good, and you said it out, and you disagree with it, that means you are supporting bad thing. That means the man actually does not want good thing in this country. Because US have seen everything that is happening in Nigeria today. So that is why they are saying it. If they don't know it, they will not say it. That's just the fact about it. So why must he criticize them? He know the right thing to do there as a Minister of Information. Why can't he do it? It's the one that's supposed to say this. It's not US. As a Minister of Information concerned, it's the one that's supposed to say this. Inform the people what is going on in Nigeria. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed not to do it. And he refused to do it. And US are doing his job here. So definitely it's not capable to be there. That's just the fact.
And this is where we wrap it up on today's edition of this program. Join us next time as we bring you another interesting topic from the newsstand. Still Michael Adekunle on by Eastern Southeast. And of course, you know, always behind the camera, keeping it real. I'm talking about the handsome, tall looking guy. I'm talking about Latif Adewale, keeping it real on this platform. The man with the rugged dread himself, Michael Ojo, still keeping it real on this platform. Till I join you next time on this same station. Don't touch the dial. Keep watching Flip TV. Bye.